In today's video, I'm going to tell you what VAWA protections are and why they're important to you. VAWA is an abuse petition. VAWA is a visa path that helps people who have been married to a United States citizen or permanent resident and find themselves in an abusive marriage. Abuse doesn't just have to be physical. It could be mental, emotional, spiritual, religious, financial. There's all types of abusive behavior. VAWA stands for Violence Against Women Act. However, it applies to both men and women, and in fact, I've been able to help hundreds of men who found themselves in abusive marriages with United States citizen or permanent resident spouses. Now, I want you to know that domestic violence and abuse is never okay. That's why I'm here, to tell you more about this. I want to be able to help you, and you should never have to put up with that. We recommend VAWA for people in abuse circumstances because it gives you many benefits. First of all, and most importantly, it gives you peace of mind. It allows you to take this journey on your own without your spouse being part of the process. Even if you married your spouse in your home country and you immigrated to America together, or if you met your spouse in America and married, and they are sponsoring you for a marriage-based green card, but then you find yourself in this abusive marriage where it's toxic and unhealthy, we can actually pursue this path for you and help you to change paths. If you find yourself in an abusive marriage like I've just described, we can convert your case type and file VAWA for you. This is great because you can do this on your own. It's a self-petition, so your spouse does not need to be part of the process. It's just you in the driver's seat. There are some great benefits with a VAWA case. First, you can stay in the country while it's processing. Second, I can help you to either renew your work permit or get one if you don't have one, so you can keep working. Third, you can process your papers in the United States without leaving the country in most circumstances. And fourth, I can even get you a travel permit if you need to take a trip home so that you can visit family or friends or loved ones in your home country. Here are the facts. VAWA is not a fast case. It's currently taking around 3 years and approximately another year to get the green card. However, it's always better to have something in process than nothing. I have one client, a young woman who's from Russia. She got to the United States. She actually came on an F1 student visa to study, and when she was in college, she met the love of her life. They had a lot of things in common. They both were into working out and athletics. They both became personal trainers. He was born and raised in Chicago. They fell in love. They fell hard and fast. They married, and he actually filed for a marriage-based green card case for her. However, about 2 years in, she found herself in a horrendous and scary situation. He was daily abusing her. At one point, she actually had to call 911 and be rushed to the hospital because he had punched her in the face. Once she got released from the hospital, she felt that there was no hope. She talked to many attorneys who told her she should just go back to Russia. She was traumatized, to say the least. She came to our office. I quickly realized she had a great VAWA case. We were able to file VAWA for her and turn it around. Today, she not only has a green card, but she's a United States citizen. I have a great client. He's a wonderful man from the country of Nigeria. He immigrated to the U.S. roughly 8 years ago, and he actually met a woman who lived down the street from him. Turns out that his family and her family knew one another back home in Nigeria. It was an instant connection. They immediately started to date and they fell in love. He quickly proposed to her. Being an older couple, they both just knew that it was right. They had a lot in common given that they were from the same background and the same culture. So they married and she filed papers for him. However, about 6 months after they married, he realized he may have made a really big mistake in going ahead and marrying her so quickly. She suddenly became very jealous. She would follow him to and from work. She would control all of his movements. She would become enraged if he spoke with his family on the telephone. She did not want him to have any friends. She wanted to control his phone and know everything that was in it. She also wanted to control his bank account, where he went to church. She was daily belittling and degrading him. He was really doubting himself, And when he mentioned that perhaps they should end the marriage, she started making threats to call immigration on him and have him deported. He felt scared to even leave the marriage. He felt hopeless, and he was considering returning to Nigeria. However, he came to my office. I realized that he may have a VAWA case. There was no physical abuse in this case at all. So at first glance, someone might not think it was abusive. However, there was emotional abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse, religious abuse, spiritual abuse. There was abuse in every form, just about. And we were able to help this man file for a VAWA case. Approximately 3 years later, he now has a green card in hand in America, and he has peace of mind and is free from this toxic marriage. If you find yourself in these circumstances, you don't have to stay in the marriage. That's what we're here for. My office would love to help you. Give us a call. We can help you to stay in America. We can help you to continue working or get a work permit. We can even help you, as I said, to get a travel permit to go back home. We can help you reach the peace of mind that you deserve. I'm Jennifer Bennett. I'm an experienced immigration attorney, and I've been practicing immigration law for over 15 years.